LPBW's Tori Roloff. Send a clear message about Matt's farm decision. Little People Big World has always revolved around the Roloff family and their shared legacy, particularly the sprawling Oregon farm that Matt and Amy Roloff raised their children on. But in recent seasons, tensions surrounding the farm's future have threatened to tear the family apart. One of the most controversial storylines in recent LPBW history centers on Matt Roloff's decision to put a portion of Roloff Farms up for sale, a move that devastated fans and fractured his relationship with son Zach Roloff. Now, Zach and Tori Roloff are sending a very clear message about where they stand when it comes to Matt's farm decision, and it's one that fans can't ignore. A family dream shattered. For years, viewers watched as Matt Roloff cultivated Roloff Farms, not only as a business, but as a family legacy. The dream was always that one of the Roloff children, likely Jeremy or Zach, would one day take over the farm operations. However, things didn't pan out that way. In season 23, tensions escalated when Zach attempted to purchase part of the farm from his father. According to Zach, the negotiations were anything but fair. He accused Matt of stringing him along and then presenting a deal that felt more like a business transaction than a family handoff. Zach and Tori ultimately made the decision to walk away from the farm and purchase a home in Battleground, Washington. This move was seen as symbolic, a clear signal that Zach was severing ties with his father's vision of the future. The fallout was serious and marked the beginning of a deep estrangement between father and son. Their silence spoke volumes. For some time after Matt listed the property, Zach and Tori remained relatively quiet on social media about the situation. But even in their silence, fans picked up on the subtle signs of their disappointment. For instance, Zach and Tori stopped attending major family events held at the farm. Holiday gatherings and pumpkin season, once family-wide celebrations, no longer included Zach's branch of the family. Their absence was glaring, and fans immediately began speculating that things had gotten worse between Zach and Matt. Photos of the couple celebrating holidays on their own in Washington only fueled the idea that they were distancing themselves emotionally and physically from the family property. The Instagram message that said it all. In a recent Instagram post, Tori shared a carousel of wholesome family moments from their new life in Washington, including their growing kids enjoying the outdoors, tending a small garden, and building memories in a more intimate rural setting. While the post never mentioned Roloff Farms directly, it sent a powerful message. "We're doing just fine without the farm." Tori captioned the post, "We may not have acres of land, but we have all the love in the world right here." Fans immediately interpreted this as a subtle but firm nod to the ongoing rift with Matt. The focus was clearly on creating new traditions without the need for the family's historic property. Zach's podcast appearance, clearing the air. More recently, Zach appeared on a podcast where he discussed the strained dynamics between himself and Matt. While he didn't go into full detail, Zach confirmed that there was still tension over the failed farm negotiations. "What happened didn't feel like a father helping out his son," Zach said. "It felt like a business deal that didn't value the relationship." The podcast appearance confirmed what fans had long suspected, that Zach wasn't merely upset about losing the property, but about the way the situation was handled. It was less about land and more about legacy, respect, and broken trust. Tori's body language and tone. During recent episodes and Instagram lives, fans have pointed out that Tori seems more confident than ever in her role as wife, mom, and homemaker, but far less connected to the larger Roloff family unit. When asked by followers if they'd consider returning to the farm for events like pumpkin season, Tori simply replied,